gonna get about a 20-minute workout in, throw some kettlebells around. Right now I'm gonna get my nighttime routine, do this 3 times a week, and there'll be a tremendous amount of benefit. It's important to make sure that your body and your mind are healthy, because at the end of the day, we have to be strong enough to take care of our family, take care of our kids, be in charge of our household. You gotta exercise, you gotta make time to move around. Very important. So here are some of the ways that I move around at home. Check out some of these kettlebell moves. You just have kettlebells in your yard and you work out 25 minutes a day. You just, throw them around.
All right, let's swing this bell. Exercise 1 is going to be a kettlebell hinge swing with a flip at the top. So we'll hinge forward, the middle of our forearm will touch the middle of our thigh. We'll drive those hips up nice and tall using our thumb to flip the handle forward. We're going to aim for a total of 20 repetitions. Exercise 2 is going to be bells up front rack position to swing. Drive that bell forward, switch the bell behind the knee, switching hands, and then bringing the bell up to the opposite front rack position. Bell up, we'll aim for a total of 20 repetitions. Exercise number 3 is going to be a swing to alternate front rack position. We'll swing forward, bring the bell up to the opposite hand, switching the bell. If the bell's on the right hand, we'll step the left leg. If the bell switches to the left hand, we'll switch to the right leg. We'll aim for a total of 20 repetitions. Exercise number 4 is going to be bells up front rack position to reverse lunge. We'll swing the bell behind the back, making the transitions with the handles and the upper bell. And then we'll reverse lunge. If the bell's on the left side, we'll step back the right leg. If the bell's on the right side, we'll step back the left leg. Momentum obviously builds up here. You don't want to get yourself thrown off base. Exercise number 5 is going to be a kettlebell swing to snatch. We'll hinge forward, middle of the forearm, hitting the middle of our thigh, and we'll drive that bell up into overhead snatch position. Let that bell wrap around. We'll aim for 10 on the right side. We'll switch to the left side, punching forward, middle of the forearm, hits the middle of the thigh, driving those hips up, and then wrapping the bell around the forearm in a snatch position. We'll do 10 on the left side. Moving on to a swing front rack position to front squat. We'll aim for 10 reps on the right side, punch forward, front rack position, clean, and then into a squat right away. After 10, we'll switch to the left side, front rack position into a 90-degree squat. After every squat, we'll punch forward and let the bell swing. Drive the hips up to a front rack position, and then finish into a squat. We'll go 10 each side. Exercise number 7 is going to be lateral swings with a switch at the middle, okay? Bell will be up at the top at the switch, and you'll be moving your hands from handle to handle, moving the body side to side. Hips will move in the opposite direction of the bell to create momentum and force. And then the last exercise here is going to be a swing to mug flip. This time the bell will be facing inward and the handle will be outward. You are still using your thumb to flip the bell and catching it with the other hand. In total, you'll aim for 20 reps, and that will be the end of your kettlebell set.
That was the first half of the workout. Very simple. I just went through kettlebell complexes. I didn't stop, I didn't drop the bell. I just kept going from exercise to exercise to exercise to exercise. About 10 to 12-ish reps, constantly alternating, swinging sides. They're advanced kettlebell exercises. Once you start moving the kettlebell around, you start getting rhythm and flow. It almost becomes second nature. And it's like, then again, it's fun to exercise again. This adds another dynamic to the way you move. It incorporates multiple planes of motion. And that's really good because that develops strong fascia. Okay, round 2, another 5 exercises. This next series of exercises is going to consist of steel mace.
We'll start with forward lunges in an underhand overhand position. As we stand tall, we'll switch the mace to the right side, stepping the right leg forward. As we switch the mace to the left side, we'll step the left leg forward, a total of 20 repetitions. Followed by steel mace switch squats, standing tall, still underhand overhand position. As we stand up tall, we'll switch the mace to the right, and stand up tall, switch the mace to the left. Alternate for 20 reps. Over grip forward lunges with an uppercut. If we're uppercutting the right side, we'll step the left leg. We'll joust switch it to the left side, uppercut uppercut left side, step lunge, right leg, do a total of 10 each side, followed by single arm 360 to front squat reach. We're going to pull the elbow tight, inside 360, pull the elbow tight in that squat, and then we'll punch forward as we squat. We'll switch it over to the left side, aiming for 10 each side. Inside 360, hand drops behind the head, mace will pendulum, pull the elbow tight, and squat reach, followed by mace 360s to lateral lunge. Left hand on top over right shoulder, step to the left. Left hand on top over right shoulder, step to the right. A total of 20 repetitions. Followed by underhand sword swings. It'll be an over position. We will underhand hook the mace tail and then catch it with the opposite side. We'll do a total of 20 repetitions. Followed by 360 to inside circle. The right hand will be on top. We'll 360 over the left shoulder, punch, swing, pull over to starting position. We'll aim for 10 total reps. Then we'll go left hand on top over right shoulder. Let the hands drop behind the head, punch, swing, pull back to starting position.
And that was the mace part. I used a 10-pound steel mace. You don't have to get crazy. This is a nighttime workout, kind of getting some movement in, moving the body, getting a little bit of a pump, shoulders moving the hips. And then I used a 16 kg kettlebell for all the exercises. So you can do all these exercises in a couple different formats. You can do 50 seconds per exercise, crank out as many reps as you can, and then take 10 seconds of rest and then go on to the next exercise until you've completed all the exercises, or just count it out, 8 to 12 reps, breather, go to the next exercise, rewind this YouTube video as many times as you need to. And now let's take a quick moment to acknowledge this is what it looks like in the Midwest at 8:30 p.m. The entire workout consisted only of like 25-30 minutes. We're out here and admiring the beautiful sun. Wow. And how it just reflects in the sky. It's gorgeous. After getting a workout in, the next level when it comes to decompression is kind of winding down for the night, is getting into the sauna. Here we go. I'm down here in my sauna, and now I'm gonna do about 30 minutes. I'm gonna just chill out, listen to a podcast, work on my posture, and then focus on my nose breathing. Okay, just got in the sauna. It's an infrared sauna. It only goes up to about 150 degrees. When I bring myself right next to the heat panels, an instantaneous release feeling of just like, oh my God. I'm gonna sit here. I'm just gonna breathe. I'm gonna focus on my breathing and just kind of let all the other stuff wind down, get completely centered and relax. Well, I just did 30 minutes. It stayed in between 140 and 147 degrees, sometimes peaking up to 148, 49, but it doesn't stay there very long. I'm sweating really bad, feels amazing, definitely does something. That's definitely worth it because this is gonna help me sleep much better and just be ready and sharp for the next day. Be clear on what my intentions and values are for the day. Put myself in a position to where I'm seeing the things that I'm trying to like create and cultivate in my life, my business, relationships, etc. It really is a wonderful feeling. Get out of there, and then the air conditioning air hits your body. There's the sauna. I'm not exactly quite sure what it is, but here's a link to the exact one so that you can get it to, boom. Put yourself in a position, people, to sauna, whether that's get your own or, you know, you belong to a health club or a facility that has saunas that you could use. All right,